Right, Super Vixen in this upcoming race at Dubbo, number 11 Super Vixen, underwent a veterinary examination and has been passed as fit to run. Gee, Tamworth, they've just crossed the line at Tamworth. A trotter called Leading Judges paid $110 for the win. You get a fair few odds-on favourites win at the trots, but this one wasn't certainly an odds-on favourite. Now, top of the list goes in. Private Tabor goes in. Spurlicious, he's evident up to its gate, to be followed up by its stablemate Super Vixen. Waiting on Torpo, Jules, also Scarlet Cloud. Bremont, he's invincible, and it's raining. They're about to jump at Cranbourne Greyhounds. So they're lining up well here at Dubbo as Greg Ryan brings Scarlet Cloud forward. Next up will be Bremont. Good run first up, and then tailed them home, or was last most of the way when ran 11th at Gilgandra, but run before that was pretty good here when it ran second behind Darcy at Dubbo. May have been excuses for its last start failure. Now Jules, Torpo, he's invincible, and it's raining. It's still to come in here. So this is race 4, and it's the first leg of the quadrilla on the New South Wales TAB. Now Jeff Kao dismounts from Jules. They're going to let it in riderless. Now, Jules about to come up, standing well away from them. It's raining. The favourite is number 5, Private Tabor, $2.40 on the New South Wales TAB. And here's Taupo comes up. Greg, it's entitled to be favourite Private Tabor. It ran third, finished on well too, from fairway back in the race won by Classic Melody. It was about not quite 3 lengths behind Classic Melody, and Classic Melody at its next start has finished 4th in it. English Classic, that $250,000 race at Rose Hill on Saturday. So Private Tabor's certainly got some credentials. Not all that keen about horses second and run up from a spell, but by gee, it's going to be hard to beat, you would think. Bremont should improve in its last run. It was a good effort at debut, but then went awfully at its next start. He's invincible, moves up. Here is the first leg of the quadrilla about to get underway here at Dubbo. Stand by. 1,100 metres. Been a pretty windy day. It's just calming down a little bit now. But they might run a bit of a headwind at different stages of their races. Now Ray Canham had gone to his gate. He'd gone to his starting apparatus, but no, Ray's definitely not running in this race. But he'll be at Canamble on Saturday. Of course, Canamble, marvellous racing town. They have a tab meeting there, a Sky 2 tab meeting. And the Orange Picnic's also on Saturday, and the Parks Cup's on Sunday. And just all trainers, make sure that it's you are aware early acceptances because of the Australia Day holiday coming up. Instead of acceptances taking place on Thursday, they'll be on Wednesday. Yeah, broadcast. Which horse is that? Taupo is undergoing a veterinary examination. So number 7, Taupo undergoing a veterinary examination here. So I don't know whether they'll probably back it out of the gates, I'd imagine. Yeah, gee, Peter Nestor, his team's going very, very well over the last year or so, and as Greg pointed out, he's already trained a winning double here. El Toro, Matty Carl on board, led all the way, and Batasi, ridden by Cody Nestor, led all the way, won by a big margin. And Private Tabor has the same owners, Mark and Lynn Beato from Dubbo here, as they also own Batasi, while the Orble family, well known in Dubbo, and of course they race unanimously. And that Black Type winner recently, and of course they were involved in the ownership of El Toro. The first race, it's been passed as fit to run, has it? Yes. Taupo's been passed as fit to run. Oak won the first for the Carrot trainer, Kenneth Parsons, and was ridden by Cody Nestor. So we're about to get underway here, and let's see if Private Tabor runs up that good form he showed behind Classic Melody when finishing on well for third at Orange. Off and racing. Spurlicious has won the start, but top of the list has gone very fast together with Scarlet Cloud. Bremont was moving around the outside. Now Private Tabor's being shuffled back through the centre of the pack. He's Invincible's caught out pretty deep. Spurlicious is now back to be about 6th, and Jules. Private Tabor's third last. A long break back then to Super Vixen, and Everton was last of all. So the pace comes on now, where it's Taupo being taken on by It's Raining, and he's Invincible wide. Bremont was next, top of the list, followed by Scarlet Cloud. Jules. Private Tabor's about 7 lengths off them, and then came Spurlicious up around the home turn. Bremont had gone up to Taupo. It's Raining, followed by He's Invincible. Private Tabor starting to work home. Jules alongside it. They're stretched right across the track here. Private Tabor, Jules are launching their claims. Bremont over near the inside. Scarlet Cloud. Private Tabor is desperately trying to get to Bremont. Scarlet Cloud, and then comes Jules. A great finish coming up. Scarlet Cloud's on the inside, tackled by Bremont, and Bremont has won from either Scarlet Cloud or Private Tabor. Spurlicious flashing home. Will probably miss the third. It'll run fourth, I'd say. Then came Jules. He's Invincible. Next in was Everton. Out wide, Super Vixen. It's Raining, and Taupo is last. Righto, Bremont, Joe Saki, 5.10, $1.90, and there's a pack of them here for the minors. Scarlet Cloud, Private Tabor. The Private Tabor, even though it was back, it had its chance, and whereas I just don't like horses second run back from a spell. They invariably just don't run up. If they've run, they invariably don't follow their form up from the first run. So I wouldn't be riding Private Tabor off. It's a long-held belief of mine that horses generally they're not real good commodities to back at their second run up from a spell. But anyway, Bremont, he's ran a good race here at Dubbo, and then went awfully over at Gilgandra. He was running second last all the way at Gilgandra. Didn't make up a centimetre. But today he's won well. Standing by, it's 1, 5, 9 and 10. 1, 5, 9 and 10. 1.5 lengths by a nose. 1, 5, 9 and 10. And number 1, Bremont, the winner. Joe Saki for Dubbo trainer Tommy Mulholland. Second, the number 5, Private Tabor. It got second, Private Tabor, ridden by Cody Nestor. 9 ran third, Scarlet Cloud, Greg Ryan, and fourth was number 10, Spurlicious. Came on well, Spurlicious. 1, 5, 9 and 10. 1.5 lengths by a nose. 1.5 by a nose. And the time was 104.47. Bremont by Exceed and Excel out of Rosa Nilda. Raced by G Cloud and Miss KJ Barling, a bay gelding 4. Ridden by Joe Saki, last season's leading apprentice in the Central Districts, Joey Saki. And it has beaten Private Tabor, Scarlet Cloud and Spurlicious. Race 5 is the first leg of the Daily Double. First leg of the Daily Double. Scratch number 2, Sapphire Gaze. It was a late scratching at 9:45 a.m. Scratch number 7, How Cool. And race 5, first leg of the Daily Double, is time to go at 4:50.